CFMOTONews. 2022 Moto3 is go. CFMOTO race to top 10 at thrilling Qatar Grand Prix. Please subscribe our channel, thank you for your support. CFMOTO finally embarked on the new journey with a brand new step forward. We are so delighted to see CFMOTO Racing PruestelGP successfully made its debut show and brought the first 6 points in the season. The 2022 MotoGP World Championship campaign is officially underway with the first of 21 rounds rushing into life at the Grand Prix of Qatar and the debut for CFMOTO in the cauldron of Moto3 racing. Here are some of the headlines from the Lusail International Circuit. CFMOTO Racing PruestelGP debut in MotoGP with strong performances. The team score 10th place in Qatar after both qualify in the top 13. Artigas takes 6 points after Tate has poor luck and it hit by another rider on the first lap. The sunshine, wind and dust of the Lusail International Circuit provided a typical opening scene for MotoGP. The Qatari venue has been the traditional site for a World Championship launch since 2008 and opened what will be the longest season on record this year. The track itself is largely flat with wide sections, 16 corners, 10 of which fold to the right, and a long main straight. The breezy conditions mean that dust from the surrounding desert section can often create an abrasive asphalt, but the racing itself is usually close and exciting. The 2022 Grand Prix program began slightly earlier compared to previous editions of the event, so all three classes, Moto3, Moto2 and MotoGP, could benefit from the warmer afternoon climate before the impressive floodlight system brightened up the dusk setting. CFMOTO Racing PruestelGP were showing off their new colors for the first time, and the two speedy Spanish stars of Carlos Tate and Xavi Artigas ensured the fetching motorcycles were a blue blur during free practice and qualification. Tate was 11th after Saturday and occupied a place in the 4th row of the grid, while Artigas was just behind in 13th. When the red lights disappeared and the 18 laps of furious Moto3 competition started, it was Tate who darted into the leading group. The number 99 then hit disaster when he was forced wide by Sergio Garcia and crashed. Garcia was penalized for the incident and Tate was able to restart but was forced to the pit lane. Artigas was pushing for slots on the fringe of the top 10 and finally grabbed 10th place. Round 2 will present a curious challenge. The Moto3 class will discover the brand new Pertamina Mandalika circuit for the very first time on March 20th. The first Indonesian Grand Prix this century will force the teams and riders will quickly have to learn the trajectory and secrets of the Lombok layout. The mystery will certainly provide more first-class speed and entertainment. Xavi Artigas said, "I'm really happy with the whole weekend because I understood the bike and where we need to improve. We'll be ready for the next race after this learning experience, and I want to give many thanks to the team for all their hard work. This is just the start." Carlos Tate said, "Overall, I have to be happy because we had a strong preseason, we worked well and my pace was so good here in Qatar. I'm disappointed with the race because when something like that is not your fault, then there is nothing you can do. We need to keep focused, keep pushing and go for it in Indonesia. We will maintain our strategy. This is just the first race and we have 20 more to go. A good beginning is half the success." CFMOTO's first step on the international race is finally made. Congratulations to Xavier Artigas for having achieved the 10th place and brought 6 points to the team, while we also appreciate the efforts contributed by Carlos Tate for his painstaking preparation in the race. We are looking forward for better performance by our racers in Indonesia on March 20th. Please subscribe our channel, thank you for your support. For more CFMOTO related news with international subtitles, please check our playlist. Link is available in the description of this video. Thank you for your support and subscription.